Welcome back, everybody. I hope you've all been well. I am over the jet lag from my trip to the United States, where I had a pretty amazing time. So I have cut together some of the footage from that trip and some of my highlights and slammed them into this little video here. I went to Boston for the Boston Amp Show to participate in Fractal Audio's Axe Fest. They were kind enough to invite me out there. I also got to check out some amazing guitars from PRS and a bunch of other cool effects while I was there, and meet so many people from the Fractal community, whether it was some of you guys who subscribe to the channel and who are active on the forum, or it was some of my favorite players of all time like Dweezil Zappa and Andy Wood, who was just mind-blowing. I then got a little bit of downtime in New Jersey and New York, which, as you can expect, was pretty amazing. And I got to visit my in-laws in Dallas. What I didn't realize was that the same weekend I was there was the Dallas International Guitar Festival, so I got to go and watch Eric Johnson and meet Larry Mitchell and meet Paul Reed Smith and watch Philip Sayce play, like just some of my absolute idols when it comes to music and the guitar. So that was a pretty amazing time, and yeah, we're gonna dive straight into it. This video is brought to you by DistroKid. If you're a band, a songwriter, or somebody who just likes to sit at home and play guitar covers, DistroKid is the cheapest and the easiest way for you to get your music online to all the streaming platforms. A question that I get a lot from people is, how do I get my music on Spotify? How do I get my music on iTunes? And what's the easiest way to do it? With DistroKid, you pay a one-off $20 fee, and then you can upload as much of your own music as you like. I'm just uploading a 45-minute ambient guitar track, for example, which is super easy, right? I went and I signed up, and then I can sit here, I can make all my weird guitar music, and I can share it with the world. And I think it's something like 2 to 4 hours it takes, and you can have your music up and online. DistroKid is also a really easy and straightforward way for you to get your cover songs up online. As you're probably well aware, if you're doing covers of songs, you're having to deal with copyright and publishing, and DistroKid helps you take care of all of that in a simple and easy way without you having to have like a brain explosion like me if I was sitting there going, I want to upload a cover and like, well, I have to contact the publishers, and you can just go straight to DistroKid, upload your covers, pay the one-off fee, and they will take care of the rest. So if you're an independent musician like me and you want to get your music onto all the possible streaming platforms, check them out. I recommend it. Living the dream. After 33 hours in transit, get a bit of fried chicken from Popeyes. Yes, with a biscuit and some red beans and rice.
And no silverware.
And no knives or forks. Yes, sunny Boston. Well, South Boston, wherever the hell we are. We're gonna go check out town, and then we'll head out to the hotel with all the gear and all the fun stuff.
Okay. Dweezil has something to do before.
Yeah, the combo of those strings and then tuned down that much is pretty addictive.
Oh, yeah. not enough point on that for me.
I wore it down.
Oh, okay. But typically it does. Okay.
Coming through, pardon me. Fair dinkum, mate.
Tied to the mast, fear drank you to the bottom. Evidently you ignore the warning signs ahead. Where do you run when you're chasing the truth? Tide changes your perspective, sleepwalking you. Remember why you sailed away, to lose yourself at your own pace. Where do you hide when you're faced with the truth? Who do you turn to now? You're dreaming out loud, now you're living with one eye closed. Dreaming out loud, now you're living in the undertow. Beautiful disaster, frame by frame, forever after, bleeding through it, celebrated, revel in what we've created. Why do we run when we're chasing the truth? Happiness evaded, darkness that you have created, animated, flesh and bone, sacrifice to sword and stone. Where do you hide when you're faced with the truth? Who do you turn to now? You're dreaming out loud, now you're living with one eye closed. Dreaming out loud, now you're living in the undertow. Seen it all before. Wolves are at your
There you go, that's a wrap. It was a whirlwind trip. I kind of didn't get a chance to catch my breath, and there were quite a few highlights for me. Personally, obviously being invited to go over and do Axe Fest, because it's literally a case of doing YouTube videos and sitting here and playing guitar in my room, and you guys responding to it, and that kind of creating this thing around it that made people want to come out and see the show and ask questions and listen to some of my music and really, really amazing to think that this stuff can connect so many people and, you know, take me to the other side of the world. 33 hours in transit to get there was not very fun, but having my amazing wife along really, really made a difference. So big thank you to Elspeth for putting up with like 3 days of absolute guitar nerdery when we were in Boston. And a huge thanks to Matt from Fractal for actually bringing me out and then for showing me around the Northeast, which is somewhere I had never been in the States before, and I totally fell in love with it. So Matt, you the man. Furthermore, the Dallas Guitar Show was pretty amazing as well. I didn't even know it was going to be on when I was there. My in-laws were like, oh, have you heard about the guitar show? And yeah, getting to go to the guitar show was amazing. First person I met there was Larry Mitchell, and I got to hang with Larry at the Nags booth, and man, what a gentleman, what a guy, and an amazing player. Met Paul Reed Smith. He was a lovely guy. That was awesome. And I got to see Eric Johnson play live, which was a total bucket list item for me. I ate a whole bunch of really awesome food while I was there, and I just met so many great people, so many of you guys, so many people that I admire, whether it's Andy Wood, Jason Richardson, Mark Day, who is one of the funniest and kindest people I've ever met. We kind of discovered that we're the same person. Like, we, unbeknownst to one another, ordered the same meal a few times, and there was this moment at breakfast where I came over and I was like, oh, hey Mark, how you going? And we looked at each other and we both had a bowl of oatmeal with cinnamon on it. And we had this weird moment where it was like, this is spooky. So that happened a few times. And Mark's one of those people that when I was first getting interested in the Axe Effects and thinking about getting one, his videos really pushed me towards getting one. So that was a nice way to close that little circle there. And, you know, getting to meet Cliff, the man who makes the amazing, amazing thing that has changed so many people's lives. So that was super cool. Also the people at PRS who were there, especially Brian for showing me around and letting me test a bunch of the guitars. I'm going to put up a clip also in the next week or so where I was hanging out at their little booth there, and I finally got to try an Archon. I finally got to try a 594, which I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to review. So that was super cool. Overall, great trip, you know, made lots and lots of new friends, which is what traveling and what music is really all about for me. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and there'll be a few more clips coming out over the next week. Until next time, you guys stay excellent. I will see you real soon.